Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Food for Thought, where we talk to small business owners and entrepreneurs on strategies and best practices. So this week, our subject is distractions. I was recently having a conversation with my son the other day, and at one point it was his turn to talk, my turn to listen, and as he was speaking, I started to move a few things around on my desk. I glanced at a couple of handwritten notes from a few days ago, and seeing this, he stopped what he was saying and he said, "What are you doing?" And at that moment, I realized what I wasn't doing. I wasn't really listening. I wasn't really there, knowing exactly what he meant. I put my papers aside and I said, "You're right." And I thanked him for calling me out on it. And after that, we had a more constructive conversation. So, what's the meaning of this retelling of a minor family dynamic? Well, it got me thinking, and I realized that one of the biggest problems we face today in our businesses and in our private lives is distraction. Distraction is constant and it's everywhere. Someone or something is vying for our attention every moment of every day. Emails, social media, phone calls, texts, IMs, Facebook Reels, just one more. The barrage is unrelenting. It would try the patience of Job. Now, there's no shortage of articles that will explain how to win this war for your attention. Strategies such as planning your day the night before, setting daily goals, avoiding multitasking, prioritizing, or creating the optimal work environment. They're all good ideas and they're all worth your effort. However, today, I'd like to focus on where I started, meetings and conversations. The most important thing we can do is to be present, to be there. Either you ask to meet with him or her, or she asked to meet with you. It doesn't matter. Once there, we need to stay there and not wander off to thoughts of our next meeting or the list of things we need to accomplish afterwards. We need to make the other person feel that their time and what they have to say is valuable. Being respectful of their time will make them respect you. Dale Carnegie wrote a lot about this in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. To paraphrase a few of his main points, be genuinely interested in the person you're speaking with. Remember their name, use it often. Be a good listener and praise people sincerely. Now, I'll add a few of my own thoughts. Make a show of putting your cell phone on silent, putting it away. Studies show that just having it visible reduces the sense of empathy and intimacy that you want to establish. Two, when you're meeting with someone, take out a good quality notebook and a pen and make a show of writing down their name, the date, and the subject of the conversation. A good quality notebook in lieu of scraps of paper sends the message that they're worth it. It's also useful to have a few questions written out ahead of time and actually making them aware that you're prepared for that meeting. And finally, follow up with a summary of your discussion and any action points, if applicable. Thank them for their time and promise to stay in touch. And end with, if there's anything I can do to help you grow your business or connect with the right people, please don't hesitate to reach out. Charles Wright Mills, American sociologist and author of The Power Elite and White Collar, the American Middle Classes, said, the mass production of distraction is now as much a part of the American way of life as the mass production of automobiles. Well, I hope you found that useful. If you'd like to further discuss anything regarding this topic or any small business strategy, reach out to me at rich@speakingofsuccess.us. And hopefully, I'll see you next week.